Welcome to KDX Bricks Analytics, where I watch all the Lego investing and reselling videos so that you don't have to. So let's jump right into it. I've updated our cumulative table to include the last 2 weeks and to drop anything off the table that was before August 16th. This 4-month time period includes 133 Lego investing and reselling videos across 10 channels and 757 unique Lego set mentions. So there's a lot of changes and updates in this table. The table is getting pretty long, so we're going to go through this pretty quickly as best we can. First off, 40495, Harry, Hermione, Ron, and Hagrid. Got one more mention, up to 2 with an E-score of 3. 75290, the Mos Eisley Cantina, 2 more mentions and an E-score of 3. I love that. And I'll scroll slowly here, so feel free to pause anytime and look at anything that we are not talking about. But next up is 76911, the 007 Aston Martin DB5 Speed Champion set. No new mentions, which means old data before August 16th dropped off, which is good for this set because now with the 1 mention, it has an enthusiasm score of 3. And I totally agree, this set is outstanding.
Oh, and don't forget, my videos are for entertainment purposes only. I do not provide financial advice. You got to get that from somebody else.
Now on to 75316, the Mandalorian Starfighter. 2 more mentions, up to 15 total. 40558, Clone Trooper Command Station. 3 more mentions, an E-score of 2.8, and a total of 18 mentions. I think that's in second place behind 20 for the Demogorgon and 11 Brickheads. And then this set continues to show up in every video. 76188, the Batman Classic TV series Batmobile. It got 3 more mentions for a total of 12. Now on to Ninjago Overlord Dragon. 71742, 2 more mentions, up to 4 with an E-score of 2.8. And here's that Demogorgon 11 I mentioned. 20 mentions total, 2 more in the last 2 weeks. And this set is just a winner across the board, in my opinion. Same with this set, in fact. It only has 10 mentions, and I say only, but that's still outstanding. With a 2.7 E-score, this is the Batmobile Tumbler Scarecrow Showdown. Now on to another Speed Champion set, 76903, the Chevy Corvette 2-pack. This one got 2 more mentions, up to 9, and has an E-score of 2.7. This Target exclusive, 75319, the Armorer's Mandalorian Forge, got 1 more mention, but it's up to 15 total mentions. Those minifigures are just fantastic. $30 set, could have got it cheaper a couple of times. This is definitely a winner in my view. 75980, Attack on the Burrow, another 3 mentions, up to 11, E-score 2.3. It's a winner. 21324, 123 Sesame Street, 2 more mentions, up to 10, also a winner. 76199, Carnage, another Target exclusive. Looks like 3 more mentions, up to 8 with an E-score of 2.6, and so I like this set all day long. Along with this one, 40496, Voldemort, Nagini, and Bellatrix. These multi-pack licensed Brickhead sets seem to do very, very well. 2 more mentions, up to 10 with a very good 2.5 E-score. 2 more mentions for Ahsoka Tano, 40539. 8 mentions total, and it's still that 2.5 E-score. It's outstanding. 3 mentions in the last 2 weeks for this relatively new set, 75342, and it has an E-score of 2.5. I love this set. 75292, I think this set is great for investing and reselling. The Razor Crest. Lego's probably not making another one anytime soon since it crashed and burned at the end of the first season, but it got 1 more mention for a total of 2. Same thing with the Infinity Gauntlet, 1 more mention for a total of 2. 2 more mentions for this set, 76161, the 1989 Batwing, and 9 total mentions and a 2.4 E-score. $200 set, but I think it's on the money for investment. Going the other direction with a $15 set is Defensive Hoth, 40557, but these Star Wars blister packs of the minifigures are really hard to get because Lego really restricts how many you can buy, and they are Lego and Lego.com exclusive. 76395, Hogwarts First Flying Lesson. It got another 2 mentions, up to 8. The NASA Apollo Saturn V, 92176. Also 2 more mentions, up to 8, and also a winner. 21321, the International Space Station. 2 more mentions, up to 7. 76394, Fox, Dumbledore's Phoenix. Well, great minifigure, and then of course the minifigure size Phoenix also. This set is fantastic. The wings flap just like on the Hedwig set, and I'll show you how those wings flap for a second. That motion and that linkage is so good because there's so much organic movement in there. It's just not a wing simply moving up and down. Yes, all 3 in this line are fantastic, and I hope Lego continues to make more, find some more birds in the Harry Potter series to make these kind of sets out of. On to the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle, 5 more mentions, so up to 18. So this one is competing for top spot also. 75296, the Darth Vader Vader meditation chamber, 2 more mentions up to 14. 10 mentions total for this set. The Hogwarts Wizards chest with a 2.3 E-score, a winner, I believe. Buzz Lightyear 40552, the Brickheads, 1 more mention up to 9. I like this set a lot. 21051, Tokyo Architecture set, not my favorite, but got another mention up to 7. 76200, Brothor's New Asgard, 6 mentions now, and I like this set a lot with the exclusive minifigures. 75283, the Armored Assault Tank. This one is up to 16 mentions now. That does surprise me, but again, the minifigures must be driving the interest in this set because the actual assault tank itself is not great and not something that at least I am particularly interested in. 71040, Disney's Castle, 10 mentions now with a 2.2 enthusiasm score. I think once the investing and reselling community really believed that this set was finally going to retire this year, that the interest ramped up, and I think this set will do very well in retirement. 42083, the Bugatti Chiron, supersized Technic supercar, and I love these huge Technic cars. We don't have a lot of historical data going. We have that Porsche 911 that's a little older and not really part of this wave of these new 3 cars. This one, the Lamborghini, and the Ferrari. So it's hard to say, but I think this one could actually do okay for Technic and for how expensive this vehicle is. 75280, the 501st Legion Clone Troopers, 14 mentions now. Harry Potter Hogwarts Express, 75955. I love this set, up to 8 mentions. And then this is a little bit of a sleeper for me, but it's coming up to 8 mentions now. These 4 minifigures are outstanding. 75311. Roadrunner and Coyote is up to 6 mentions. This is a great set. 76397, Defense Against the Dark Arts, is up to 4 mentions. Also a very good set. 10302, the Optimus Prime Transformer. 1 more mention up to 3. It's a really good set. The Brickheads Goldfish got its 2nd mention, and same thing with the Brickheads Koifish. And 75325, the Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter. I love the set, but it is so overpriced, so you gotta get on sale. 2 mentions. Luke Skywalker Red 5 helmet, 75327. 1 more mention up to its 2nd, but it did lose on the enthusiasm score down to 2.0, so still very good, and I'm still very excited about this set. 76387, Hogwarts Fluffy Encounter, 1 more mention to 2, and down to 2 for the enthusiasm score, so I think this set will do decent. Feel free to pause at any time, but follow along in the table for any sets that I'm not discussing. The next one I do want to discuss is the Imperial Star Destroyer, 75252. It's up to 13 mentions, which is pretty good for a set this size. The enthusiasm score is at 1.8. People are wary because of the price point and the size of the box for shipping and storing. 75302, the Imperial Shuttle, up to 9 mentions. 42126, the Ford F-150 Wrap. The classic TV series Batman Cowl, not my favorite, but 4 mentions with an E-score of 1.8. 10275, Elf Clubhouse. I think this is correct. 7 mentions, so I can see it getting a lot of mentions because it's the Christmas theme, and the Christmas theme sets seem to do pretty well, but this is probably the least popular of anything that's come out Christmas related in a pretty long time with Lego, so this one only has an enthusiasm score of 1.7. 10279, the Volkswagen T2 camper van, has 7 mentions. The Fiat 500 has 5 mentions, and then this set really has grown on me. The Imperial Probe Droid set 75306. The more and more that I study this set, the more that I like it, and it's up to 10 mentions now. 75948, Hogwarts Clock Tower, has 4 mentions now. This Ninjago set, another dragon, 71746, has 2 mentions now. Not exceptional on the E-score, but you know, it's on the chart, so it could be worth looking into. The Imperial Light Cruiser, 8 mentions because everybody wants the minifigures and everybody wants, you know, the set and the ship, but it is way overpriced, so I think that's in the ballpark. The Imperial TIE Fighter with its 3rd mention, and same thing with this set, 76175, has 3 mentions. Now, for all the sets that have an enthusiasm score of 1 or less, doesn't mean that they're not worth investigating for investment purposes, and I bet some of them are going to do really, really well. Kicking off that list with 76393, the Harry Potter and Hermione Granger brick built large-scale minifigures. Next up is the 5-pack of the Brickhead Spice Girls tribute, another mention, so 2 mentions total in this 4-month period. Hogwarts Moment Transfiguration class has 2 mentions now. That's a wrap on this video, and I'll see you in the next one.